Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
2nd down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. First down, looking for more now. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Hey, really good execution here by this quarterback. Good job on this pitch. Pick up a bunch of yards. Just not quite enough for the first down. Big decision. Can't wait to see what they do here on 4th down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback still with the football. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it right near the end zone. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
But that's a touchdown on the board here early in the game for him. And Chris, intentional or not, look how much time they took off the clock here in the opening quarter. So not only did they get a touchdown, they took the air out of the ball as well.
Set up now for the extra point try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right, and he will be stuffed for no gain. 2nd down play coming up. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Fires it to the wideout. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Breaks into open space. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Just able to get it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick catch over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And he keeps it. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run it. He's got the first and still going. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The offense will spend a timeout to get on the same page. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. They look to throw it here on second down. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And he's able to get the boot away. And here's the return now from midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Back to throw again. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. And he drops back in the gun, looking to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? Second down and goal.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And now the defense able to bring him down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
He's brought down at the 21. Brings up 2nd down.
Play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Galloway. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Who makes the grab? They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And with one explosive play there across midfield, 1st down at the 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Morris. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down mark. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Tight end goes in motion. Working clock with the ground game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. A new set of downs after that completion. Breaks into the clear. And he'll be brought down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. Look out, room to run here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, short of the 1st down marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. We're trying to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. Finally bring him down after a couple of broken tackles, but it's still a loss on the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Morris. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense electing to just spike the ball here. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Second down after that previous play. Throwing off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And now they'll just clock it. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pass rush closing in. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Home crowd trying to make a difference on fourth down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down.